is throbbing like crazy right now.
I don't need to know what's throbbing on you.
To think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room. Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible! There's no way I can believe that!
Oh, believe it.
I can't do anything. How annoying. But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do. Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
Oh yeah, I just saved. That's
well,
class
now
trial.
that we've decided to believe Hiyoko, now what?
I don't know, but Nagato's gotten all crazy looking.
If the killer was luring Hiyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
Right, what could be a clue though?
Do you mean the letter?
The letter?
No, it was probably the gummy.
The gum, oh yeah, different type of gummy.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already there?
Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
Okay.
Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
Just as she thought. Is there an echo in here?
If the killer planted evidence while Hiyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hiyoko fled from the beach house?
Okay.
The killer returned to the scene of the crime after I left?
No, they hid in the shower room.
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide! I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody
Really?
there.
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
I wonder. At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
Okay. I want to play a new game. This is what you're thinking. If so, you've heard... Look, I'm enjoying this so far. Every time I get an answer right, I'm happy. I'm happy. When I don't get one right, I'm sad. You will drive into your own beyond... Log Drive. Log Drive. It's called the Log Drive. During the Log Drive, you will complete a various of yourself an image within your brain. Take this quest right. You can move with the mouse. Okay. Right keyboard to brake and left left mouse button to jump. This is gonna be a platformer. I don't like platformers that much when it's like this. I prefer a controller. So make sure to do that. Okay. On your journey, you will just take damage every time you fall into a group down into water. Right. Please be careful. Good use of the brakes. That may. Okay. Right. Well then, good luck and have fun. This is gonna be interesting. She's right. The killer track. When did the killer arrive at the beach house? Think. I just focus and think about it. I'm sure I'll be able to find the answer. All right, I'm going to do it. Going. Log drive. Oh, good lord, what is this? Oh my god, I feel like I'm in Sonic. Oh, I feel like this is like a Sonic game bit where you had to get the Chaos Emeralds. Good lord. Oh, good lord. One question. Going for this one. Okay, that was wrong. Right, so it's this one. This is so weird. I literally feel like I'm chasing after a Chaos Emerald right now. Question 2. When did the killer leave the beach house? After, before Hyoko left? After? No, before she left. No, after? Yep, after. Woo! Woohoo! Oh yeah! Woo! Oh no! Oh, son of us. Question 3. When was the killer hiding Hyoko before the beach house? The beach house. Yep, beach house. Got it. Yeah. Okay.
It's all coming together.
Bam. That's one way to get something done. You just surfboard it.
Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
First I want to make a little joke. First, card games and motorcycles. Now solving crimes on a snowboard. What's next?
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless. How disappointing.
I will slap you.
Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
It might have been another place to hide.
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
Yeah.
No, it should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hyoko.
Oh, what are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good.
She ain't gotta do jack. I really don't want that to happen to me. I need to answer by my. So where could they have hidden? The shower?
Crap!
Okay, not there. Door?
Crap!
Okay, no. This door?
Crap!
The killer's hiding there. That'd be funny. I don't... In there? What, they were hiding inside with her?
The killer was probably hiding in the closet.
With her, okay.
Closet? That's where I was locked up!
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right?
Look around.
And you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
But could two people even hide in such a small place? And
Well, it is
without
very
Hiyoko
cramped.
knowing?
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
Oh? Oh, the surfboard things. Ah, those are cramped. Someone could hide in there. Ah, because I remember looking at this, and it's literally this.
Here!
It's cramped, but you could easily put someone in there.
What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case?
But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think?
Very.
2 surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case.
Yeah. And there's one that was empty.
The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place. Because we haven't been on this island that long, so the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think.
Nope.
Then, the killer was close to me during that time?
You didn't even notice it.
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Yeah, pretty much.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
I don't know that expression.
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
I agree with that as well.
You do?
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her.
True, they were trying to make sure everything looks right.
If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
Saying whatever you want, even if you didn't ask. All right, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya!
Oh god, violence!
Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that.
Oh?
Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
What's strange to you?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
What?
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time.
Yeah. I'm actually interested in that.
As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right?
True. The killer, Hiyoko, and then, what's
Is
his
the
name?
killer also included? Among
Yeah,
those 3 or more people?
Yeah, the killer would be included.
Yeah, that's true, but, well, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
Why do you sound all
You don't sound very articulate.
Not at all.
Jeez, you're pretty annoying for noticing something like that. I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction.
Really?
It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
Right.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Very deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
You do that also. What is with the sky background you've got? Seriously, that is creepy. And very confusing.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
It's 2 plus the killer.
Jeez, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
This time.
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
No, it is strange because we only know 2 people that have seen the body. I would have been the 3rd if that was the case when I was going there. But I'm not the 3rd person.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
Yes.
And after Hyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
Destroying, making, setting people up.
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear.
The man gets his hamsters out.
The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's going to be all right. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too.
Nagato, be quiet.
Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
Shall we? Now then, shall I explain to you the final form? From this point forward, you will now be able to use truth fragbacks? You have... If you hold down the left mouse button... Oh, it's this. I hate this one. Basically, it's when I scan someone and use their own thing against them. A lie or a mistake? Yep, I remember this. Please remember that this is only effective when running points. Well then, good luck and have fun! So I have to scan the words now. Yep, shower room.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
True.
They couldn't use the shower, right?
No.
So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower. Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet?
No.
Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
Then
If
where's
they
the
used
wetsuit?
something other than the shower.
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and whoosh.
Down the
As
toilet?
someone
There's
who
no toilet in
flushes
there.
their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Did not
Maybe it's the other
need to
way
know that.
around. Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
Maybe
No.
they were able to wash it off.
Wash it off. I think it could have been done with the water in one of the bottles.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower. Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet?
No.
Maybe they wore one when they moved the body. If they used something other than the shower.
There we
What did
go.
they do with the bloody wetsuit?
Other than the shower.
They cut it up and whoosh.
As someone who flushed, it would definitely clog.
Maybe it's the other, perhaps someone other than the killer.
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
Okay, this, and I'm gonna use this on.
What did the killer do with the blood?
Maybe they simply washed.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
Boom!
No, that's wrong.
They used water bottles. I remember seeing a lot of used water bottles.
They just needed to wash off the blood. They didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
Something other than the shower. Like what?
water bottles. Something other than the shower. You see drinks inside the
I see! Drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
I've seen through it.
Oh, God.
In theory, that's impossible.
How's it impossible?
Why?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand
Yeah, what's in the refrigerator, but did you check the trash?
that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
What are the ones in the trash bin? Okay then, trash can?
It's true there were drinks in the beach house roof. However, try think one bottle drink. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down!
Slash and dash it! Cross swords, yeah!
We
Who's
can't
the
assume
ultimate
they
swordsman
used
now?
just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the. There were only flavored drinks with cups. If you use those to wash the blood, won't come off in your body. It will leave an aromatic smell too.
Okay, nope. Wrong way, but it's the water balls one.
Didn't
Trash
I
can.
say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the river.
Slash!
Allow me to cut through those words!
In the trash can there was!
There were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
Not in the fridge. Well, they were, but not
That
anymore.
was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge. And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
How's it a logical fallacy?
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Ah, you're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
And that leaves another point. One individual out of all of us was soaked to the bone. Peku, why were you wet again?
Well, now that you mention it, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
You should have said so sooner! Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of the shower.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Yeah, very, very simple. Hold on a second. Now that I think about it, if they soaked their entire body with the bottles of the water bottles, if they did that, that person would be...
It seems you've realized who the killer is.
Peku. She was soaked from the very start.
See? Just as I thought.
Hold on. You know who the killer is?
Yep.
Is that true?
Let me ask, who might that be?
The only person who arrived at the diner soaking wet. If the killer used... Must be that person. That person is... Peku.
You're the only one! Peko. Is it you?
Hey, what are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer.
Because she did it.
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
Because you were soaking wet. We don't know a motivation.
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner.
You were dripping wet. Giggity! Oh. I just did a little swimming. Lies!
if the killer really did wash the blood off with water bombs, they'd have to drench their entire body. But there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Don't just stay silent! Say something! Hold on, you bastard!
Yo, what's he getting protected for?
You saw her at the diner! You never saw her near the beach house, right?
But we never saw her swimming either.
So maybe she really was swimming!
Or maybe she actually did murder!
No one even saw her swimming.
Exactly!
No. I saw her.
Lies!
Huh?
You're lying.
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home.
Lies! You said you didn't see nothing.
So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
Hold on. That's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier?
It's just... Yep, you said you did not see a jack shit anyone when you went back home.
You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
Lies! Caught ya.
Not so fast! It's too soon to decide she's a killer.
Really? Because I think we've already decided.
We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house.
True.
Now that you've mentioned it, you're right.
The roadside door was blocked. And if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving footprints, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
There is a window, but it'd be very hard.
Why are you all fired up, Fuyuhiko? You're not the suspect. Peko is.
He's very protective. Is she secretly his sister?
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
Yeah, shall we?
We might have an answer.
Huh?
We have an answer!
This mystery seems unsolvable.
Look,
Why?
if Peko is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery.
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
The killer escape route. I may know what it was. In fact, the only possible thing I can think of is the shower window.
I see! If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is...
The window.
Well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
Huh. Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
Unless you had a ladder.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
True.
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like you threw it outside.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
Yeah, no trash. Yep, no littering, as the frickin' rabbit said.
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
No, they just have to use an object.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object.
Yeah, they couldn't dispose, but they could use an object in place.
I see. You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body. Huh? Peko was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object?
She was always carrying that sword on her.
And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours!
Jesus!
No! Please don't be violent!
Stab you in your special place, Jesus Christ. Even if the killer used an object to escape out the window, we would have been able to... So the only thing I can think of the killer must have had some power. If that's the case... She's always carrying her source sheet on her, so here we go. Okay, so letters I get. Okay, B. Nope. A. Oh god, that just made a giant crap. Nope. Nope! Okay, that's bullshit as always. Nope, okay. W? B? Boo, so I need... There we go, and O. Oh, fuck my life, there's so many bamboos. M, I think? This is ridiculous! It's like a minefield! Or maybe it's 2 O's. Maybe I need 2 O's? Bamboo. Oh yeah, I need 2 O's. Fuck my life! Bamboo. So I need a sword. Fuck my life. Okay, that's bullshit, but it's bamboo sword. The spelling in this is more annoying than it should be. Like, seriously, what was wrong with the last game's spelling wave mechanic? This one's only like random.
Never give up.
And my dyslexia does not help me. Okay, but I know what it is. It's bamboo and it's sword. B. A. Oh, no, wrong way. Give me an O! Go, there's an O. Oh, wrong way. Bam. I need an O. Bamboos. Spell. Okay, oh. Nope, okay then. Or there we go, bamboo sword.
I got it!
Spelling's hard.
Peko, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right? If I recall correctly, you had it then too.
Yes, you did. Yep. See, right there. She's tying the ribbon on
Despite
it.
the fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
Be interesting, but I can see a possibility.
Yeah. Peko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
A step.
Sword as a step stool? You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that easily!
Yes, you did say it was a ninja.
Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
I did not know that. Gaijin Goomba, is that true or false? Let me know.
Wow! Just like a Japanese ninja!
A shinobi. Yo.
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily use it to climb.
True, she is very slim.
Well, Peko, do you have anything to say?
Now then, the time has come once again for the Oh wow, I'm coming to the last bit now again? Neat. Space key. Let's do this. Left mouse button, right. Of course, you're not the only one who can get the ugly heart, okay? There's something called no time that your opponent can use too. If your opponent is... Okay. So in that case, please time your rhythm not with your eyes, but with your ears. And the heart of your beat. Bump, 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 bump. I called DJ Leomac for a reason! Well then, good luck and have fun! Get down with the beats!
Hold on a sec, you bastard! You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about
Yeah.
the sword?
It has a rope. She could use it. She could tie it on her...
It would have been left in the shower room and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass!
No, she could have used the rope and tied it around her leg.
Fuyuhiko, why do you even care?
I think they're brother and sister.
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me!
Okay then.
If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Rukia, why? Why are you... Alright, time for some fun rhythm.
Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Bastard!
Hate rhythm, I got no...
Got proof, you bastard? I'll steal your fucking organs! You're pissing me off! You're pissing me off! Bastard!
Almost there. Almost there.
Shut up! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me!
Okay.
If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Okay, nope, I did... Oh god, that
if
went
she used
fast.
the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
I can't spell to save my life.
Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! You're pissing me off! You're pissing me off!
Okay.
If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind! That's obviously impossible!
I'm clearly spelling it wrong.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
There! No, wait, I failed. God damn it all. Spelling, not my strong suit.
We will never give up!
Bag, bamboo sword, maybe?
Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! You're pissing me off! You're pissing me off! Bastard! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Got
am I missing
proof, you
someone?
bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Okay.
If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Okay, bamboo spat.
Don't
bag,
fuck with me!
sword.
Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard?
Okay.
If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have
Bag.
been left behind!
No, why am I
That's
doing it wrong?
obviously impossible! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! You're pissing me off!
Okay,
If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left
bag,
behind!
sword? No.
You're pissing me off! Bastard!
Okay, I'm gonna go with bag.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind! This is the end!
What? I'm pretty sure I did that once already! That's so annoying.
If she used her bamboo sword as a stepstone, she could have recovered it with her sword bag. When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a stepstone, she tied her sword back to it.
Oh my, that's
And
a
after
pose.
she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag, too. She used them both to escape. Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman. Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan.
Oh, for the love of God, just shut up.
You just back off!
Is it true? You killed
Hold on! You're just making assumptions! You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof!
Okay then, what do we need to
Got
prove
it,
it?
you bastard!
It's fine.
She admits it! She admits it!
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
So she's admitting it. She admitted it just now, right? She admitted she murdered? She's Kuro's killer, right? But is this right? Even though Kuro was the one against with Pekka.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness, at least. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Hold on.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Can it wait until after the voting?
Nope, it can't.
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Pekko's motive.
What is her motive? That's a good question.
My motive?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right? Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
Justice?
Justice?
In order to protect the justice of this world.
Is she actually the serial killer? Oh my god, please don't tell me she's the serial killer. I spent so much quality time with her! Huh?
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice.
She's the killer!
What are you saying?
Sonia's getting all flustered.
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of.
Great. Another one that's a serial killer. And this time I actually did like her.
Justice is the eternal sun and the enduring moon, the protective father and the smiling mother.
Why is it that always the ones with glasses are usually the crazy ones?
Hello! Earth to Pekko! If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that!
It's fine, just stop it!
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop it!
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice. Could she be?
She is!
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil. Justice complete!
Oh my god! So in the first game we had one with a split personality that was a serial killer. Now we have one that's pretty much a masked hero, a common rider. A magical girl common rider, good lord.
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice!
Good lord!
Now then, let's execute justice!
What? What the fuck?
That's what I want to know too.
Pekko, what are you doing?
She's a serial killer!
I am sparkling justice. In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
What's going on? What's this chill?
Pecco finally snapped!
Great! They're all snapping now!
Everyone, please be careful. Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals. She is supposed to be... but... huh?
Ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask. This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same.
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
Incredibly crazy. What? What the heck is this? Pekua is the killer? Why is it turning out like this?
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events.
Yeah, I didn't see this coming. And he's fast asleep.
I saw this in the first game. The last one had a split personality. She was more fun.
Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping. Take a look. It's a killer.
He's not even phased. Fucking love to hate this bear.
This again?
He admits. Even he's like, not this bullshit again. Another serial killer?
Huh? Sleepwalking?
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately.
I kinda wanna see a face-off between her and Genocide Jack now. I wanna see a death battle of that. One with a bamboo sword and masks versus one that's got split personality and scissors. I so wanna see a death battle of that.
No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Okay.
Then, the reason you killed Mahiru was...
To protect justice, of course.
So crazy.
In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword. And executed justice.
She's a hit woman.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
Eh, been there, done that. The last one had a split personality. She was more fun.
She's so gross!
Pecco, is this your true identity?
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am.
She's gotta rip the mask off and go, Persona!
It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important. I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
He's a crazy one.
Also, what's happening to the child down there? She's going black and white all of a sudden.
Oh, I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
End it? He's right. We need to end this already. The killer, in the end, there's no mistaking that it was Heku all along.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Let's. Is it ready? Okay. So this one, I'm gonna go for this one. Drug, that's right there. They got their letters. I want to say this. No, wait, I'll keep looking. This? No. And here. Yeah, that makes sense. So we're running out. And we were all there. There's one more. I'm trying to think. Let's see. This. Here, that's one. Yes! Okay, good. Second set. The letters. I can go over here and put this here. That. That's this one. So no. Zip it, so I want to put this here. Right. And the footprints. That's that. Next, the water bottles and bamboo sticks. So let's go over here for the water bottles. Oh, one too far. I went too far out. Goes here. Plant the gummy. Yeah, plant the gummy here. Is here? No. Oh, because that's this. Then it's the one which is going into the place then. So, right around here. There we go. Last set. Okay, so all this is done on this end. Good. So we go all the way over here. Mask here.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hyoko. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, the video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions. That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hyoko. The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m. And the letter Hyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Hyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said, and was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet, so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she'd been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon, the metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime. The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left. I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hiyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand. After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hiyoko wore off, and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route. The small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used the bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword. And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
I see.
In the end, justice caught up to you.
Danganronpa.